Greetings and welcome back. Hi, this is Stan Hustad, and I'm your instructor. I hope more than an instructor, your teacher, and even more than a teacher, I hope your friend, as you have joined one of the classes that I teach at Udemy. Now, I teach on a variety of other classes and courses, and I hope that you will kind of explore the various courses that I do teach because I think they might be helpful and useful to you. What I have discovered is that people like you are primarily involved in how to be more successful. Now, there are things you want to learn, but most of the things that you are learning, particularly from me, you're trying to do those so that you can be more successful in your life. Many of you are taking the class that I am offering free, and that is because it's fundamental. Fear kills everything. Don't let it kill your success. And what I've learned is one of the things that you have to do is learn how to deal, because you can't be fearless. It just isn't happening. You could have less fear, maybe fear a little bit less, but how to understand the big 5 fears and what they can do to you. And as you learn how to deal with them, you will discover that there'll be more courage, more optimism, and courage and optimism will help you find more opportunity to be successful. So we deal with the fear factor. Then a number of you are finding out that in one of my earlier classes, and by the way, I've put together a little bit newer update, the class on how to sell yourself. That's vital. I don't care whether you sell yourself in terms of your own business or your own job or whatever the case it might be, but to be successful in life, you have to learn how to sell yourself. Because getting the job, making a sale, getting the promotion, impressing people so that they will buy the things that you have and the offers that you have to learn the art of what we call personal performance marketing. And those of you who've taken that class know that that's a vital skill, and there are a variety of ways that you can learn to do that. Now, what I'm also telling you right now, and this is what I want to speak about particularly this week, is what I call, if you want to be successful, you're going to have to learn how to do booking and broadcasting. Now, more and more people are discovering that just exactly what you are doing right now, watching a video, is the way communication will be done. Increasing the small text on the computer will not be good enough, because people don't want to spend a lot of time with small text, particularly since about half of you are probably watching this on a tablet or on a smartphone or an iPhone. And so more and more it's going to be the spoken word, the video language, all of that's going to come together. And so I want you to learn, as I've offered that other course for you. It's just a 45-minute introduction, and we actually have one that is much more complete, but you got to pay a little bit more for that. The free one, it's 45 minutes on helping you understand 3 great principles that you need to know to make money online. In fact, you need to know those to make money anywhere. The 3 great broadcasting principles. But going forward, this is what I'm telling people. Going forward, your book will be your business card, and your broadcast will be your brochure. Now, can I say that again? And as I used to say when I spoke on late night radio around the world, just kind of let it sit on your head for a while, maybe kind of sink to your heart and make some response to it, is your book will be your business card. And your broadcast, your audio, your video, your media broadcast will be your flyer or your brochure to market you and your business. A number of you saw that I did a little research on the intern, and if you saw that film, realize that the guy discovered that his resume had to be a video presentation. They didn't want to see a paper resume. They wanted to see how well you could put together a video presentation. Now, that's already happening. That's why I teach you in my course on how to get a job that you have to learn how to do an audition, not just a resume or an interview. As you see, what I want you to do is I want you to learn how to be more successful in this increasingly complex and increasingly competitive world, so that we can make our difference, so that we can build a successful life and then have the career, the job opportunities, the work that not only gives us great joy, but gives us the income so that we can enjoy that good life and cultivate not only our heart and our mind, but our spirit and our relationship with God and one another. That's who I am, and that's my mission, and that's what I want to help you do. So, in the near future, I'm going to be putting together a class called How to Write Your First Book, how to start to write your first book. But here's the interesting part of the title. It'll be how to start to write your first book using your iPhone. That's right. Using your iPhone, your smartphone, your tablet. It's not necessarily a brochure. It's not necessarily a computer. It's not necessarily a piece of paper that you will use. You will start to write your first book with a sketch pad, a nice pen, and an iPhone. And that's coming up very shortly, so you keep an eye out for that. But here's what I want you really to understand. That's the future, and I want to help you enjoy that future so that you can compete in it and enjoy the competition, because you know you can do it well. But here's the kind of thing I'm going to ask you to think about, because this is really vital, particularly a new year coming up, and we oftentimes talk about new resolutions and goals. Here's my question to you. Going forward, what is it you really want? Now, only 3% of the population really have an idea of the goals and accomplishments they really would want in their life. What do you want? What do you want in your life? If I said to you, what do you want? What would you tell me? Then, now here's the great question. Not only can you tell me what you want, but then if I would say, okay, what's your offer? What will you give me? What will you do? What kind of achievements will you put forward so that you can get what you want? Now, those are two vital questions. What do you want? Great question. And then, what's your offer? Because it's an exchange economy. What's your offer that you can give to me, to others, so that perhaps I can give you, or you can get from others, or get from the benevolent universe, from God's great grace? What is it you want? What is your offer? So I want you to think about that, all right? And I'd love to hear from you. What do you want, and what's your offer? And when you have those things well in mind, success is going to come to you, because you're only one of the 3% who've really kind of figured that out. And then at the same time, be thinking about, okay, if a book will be my business card and my broadcast will be my brochure, how am I going to approach that future possibility and opportunity and make it happen well for me? Hey, thanks for your time. Share this with scads of your friends. I'll put it on the Facebook, but you share it on your Facebook or whatever the case might be. Let me know how I can be helpful and useful to you. As I said, I'm not just a Udemy instructor. I'm a teacher, and that means I'm also a person who wants to be your friend and help you to not only learn, but achieve the goals that are important to you. All the best. Take care. We'll see you around next week. Bye for now.